gon' slide. Only thing I fear is God, and He on my side. That's the confidence I got, 'cause He got me. That's why I really feel like you can't stop me. Oh, that's all you got. Come on with it. That's all you got. You can't stop me. You don't got the power.
CryptoTalk, update number 2. Alright. So this is CryptoTalk by CryptoWatch. Thank you for listening again. And this is going to be an update, second ever. We did just one update last year. Kind of for sort of the same reasons. I don't remember if it was a dive or a surge, but this year definitely is going to be for the surge. By now, all week, we've seen Bitcoin surge up over $1,000 in value. And I got a little screenshot here for you just so you can take a look at what the market looks like right now. Let's go show more. So we've seen by now it's holding steady at over 5,000, which is good news. It's been like that for over a year now. It's been like a year and a half. We've seen a steady decline, or what we call a bear market. It's been hovering between 3,500, 3,800, and most of the altcoins along with it. There hasn't been much of a big push, but until this week, early Tuesday morning, there was just a giant surge, and everything followed along. As you can see right here, Litecoin, of course, has been down in the dumps, almost down to what people were calling non-existent, or that it was going to be gone forever. It was down to about $22. Interesting, Charlie Lee had predicted when he removed all his Litecoin, or sold all his Litecoin back during the big pump in 2017, right at this highest value. He predicted it will go down to about $20, and at 22 is kind of where the bottom is. At least that's at least the average. But right now you see it's steady at 87, 89. It went up as high as 90, and it's just been positive and negative news. Some say, oh, sky's the limit again for Litecoin. If it hits the $100 point, it could go up who knows how long. I mean, there's been some ridiculous stuff, but one story said a gentleman named Tom Lee said, "Sky's the limit. It could go up to 14,000." I would say that's assuming that when Bitcoin hits his, $1 million mark that John McAfee keeps saying, but that remains to be seen. Obviously, by the end of 2020 or something like that. Point on that, though, I think, well, yeah, eventually Bitcoin will run out. The mining will be over next year, and what happens when there is no more? Just like any other, a commodity that it's rare and to be found anymore, especially that there will never be any more mined. Most of the time, the value increases. Let's just take a quick example. Something that I know a lot of is sports cards, baseball cards. The rarer the card you find, or just they just don't exist anymore, or just not that many were in production made, the value automatically is a lot higher than a normal, let's say, star rookie card that, even if it has a signature autograph or something, long as it might be, nowadays there's serial number, but as long as these things become rare and the demand is there, just like anything else, it's going to be worth something. Anyway, not sidetracking. Ethereum, it's doing better, but it still has a long way to go, even to get to the points to where it was sort of a very strong, and this is just talking about the coin itself, the token part of it, the utility part of it. The utility is still real strong. You still need that network. The Ethereum blockchain is a super strong blockchain. But as far as the coin goes, it's holding steady. It's still 165 is not bad. I remember when it was, I think I bought it at 300 at one point. But it's got a way to go, even though it's nothing but positive now. And even right now, you see there's, at this moment, this is, we're here, was it April 5th, 2019? It's up and down, but right now it's the threshold is 5,000 for Bitcoin, which is really good. Hasn't been like this in a long time. My opinion, Binance coin is the big winner here. Like BNB, I don't have the numbers up here, and I have this story here. It's been going steady, regardless of the bear market. And now with the bull market, as you can see here, it has soared 10%. Does that have anything to do with uh, the discounts, if you can say, the incentives that you get from Binance for using Binance Coin to buy or sell Bitcoin? I think it does. Why not? Um, you can always trade and go from one to the other, kind of like what some people do with Tether as a sort of a safe keep to see what the market does. But Binance Coin, what's a better thing than to use the an exchange is a made the largest exchange in the world, its own coin or token to stay in the market or buy into the market or you know do some trading, do daily trading, or even just a hodl. Either way, so the story here just says that, just so I could tell you what this is about, that now there looks like Binance is going to launch a lottery for more BNB. Did I say that right? It's a BNB. Anyway, for more of his coin. So here's I'm saying this because it says that you have to have, I think it said $1,500 or $15,000 worth of BNB for 20 days. Here it is, $1,500 worth of BNB for 20 days, considering the fluctuation to participate in this exclusive token sale. So, and it's going to be done by lottery, and that's going to determine, who gets to be in it, and it's first come, first serve, and I guess it's just something more to pump the coin up. Not that it needs it, but that's just what this is all about. And as you can see the charts here, this chart is before this week's pump. I think right now, if I'll look it up real fast. So right now, you can see right here, it's at 1948. Went up three more dollars since this week, the week before the pump. So it was already on the rise. Did that maybe a trigger? Did that signal something? Who knows now? Now looking back, what could have? Well, that brings me to the next point about reasons why of the pump. Of course, there's a lot of speculation. The big one is, and I'll just go straight to it right now, is the rumor, well, not a rumor, but the market activity, which this is it right here, that a single algorithm reported that a $100 million purchase spread across 3 exchanges, mainly Coinbase, Kraken, and Bitstamp, triggered the sudden, rally that we're talking about here. And that's did it come from Asia? Did it come from Russia? Those were two of the, and I guess you could say, areas that were taking credit for it. And here's just a bunch of charts about the pump. But yeah, that's definitely, you can't deny what the market's doing. Here we're talking about the mining halving. Yeah, this is kind of it goes with what I was talking about, Bitcoin eventually reaching the halving point. I might be completely wrong. I shouldn't even try to explain it. But it reduces, I guess you could say, how much you can profit from mining. You just got to adjust. This is for miners. I would think you adjust how often or the rate that everything's going at them solving these complex algorithms to reap the benefits of mining. The point is that I think we're talking about, this is putting the Bitcoin next time it mines will be next year, 2020, and that would be the last one, because after that I don't think there's I remember, I think it's August or September that the last Bitcoin will be mined. And it says every time that basically what this is saying is that whenever the halving is approaching, which has in the past, this is going back 8 years or 9 years of the existence of Bitcoin, maybe about a year in advance there's a pump in the market, maybe just to get ready for the halving or whatnot. But then the last point here, which they kind of made it say the first point, is technical foreshadowing. These are just predictions that everybody says. I can't really buy into it. Anybody can just say, oh, within this time period it's going to go up, and within this time period it's going to go down. I can say right now, oh well, for sure, Bitcoin's going to go down right after this. 50-50, I'm going to be right. Or I can just say the opposite and say, oh, it's going to continue booming. Yeah, it probably will. So anyway, these are just reasons why maybe the pump happened. Either way, it's good. One story that I wanted to get in this sort of lengthy update now is on Tron. Any news Tron comes out, CryptoTalk and CryptoWatch are always on it, and this is kind of interesting, and I kind of see it kind of exciting. Justin Sun announced that they were bringing, of course, they have BTT, right, the BitTorrent token, and with that token, they're going to, within BitTorrent, they're launching BeLive or BitTorrent Live, which is going to be their live streaming app. This is what some are calling the competition to Snapchat. I don't see it that way. I see it more like an alternative to Snapchat, because this is going to run on the Tron BitTorrent blockchain. Right, it's going to run on their network, but of course it's going to be available for phones. And this is kind of like the page they have right now. This is from Medium. It kind of just states what Justin Sun released, but it's just a social media app. But it's, I think from what we're saying right now, it's completely live streaming, 24 hours a day, as long as you have a Wi-Fi connection. I think I have Justin Sun's Twitter statement here. Yeah, welcome to BitTorrent Live, new social media platform at the forefront of a new content experience, accelerating the decentralization of the internet, and soon to be powered by BTT. That means because within the app you will be able to use the BitTorrent token for whatever utility it is. I'm matching it up with right now what Kin has in their environment. There's the Kin app, the Kinet app, the Kick app, and there's a bunch of them that, as far as what I can see, when you can use Kin to trade, give friends so they can use it for whatever. With Kin, at least right now within the app, you can use it to buy gift cards or discounts to, let's just say, Airbnb rentals. I think for a moment there they had Amazon gift cards. I talked about it before with Kin. I don't know if this is going to be the same sort of thing, or it's just going to use BTT or it looks like you're going to be able to buy certain services in BeLive with BTT or using the BitTorrent token, which is a good utility for something that they came up with. How's that going to affect the worth of the token in the markets? That remains to be seen. Tron's pretty much stays steady at the whatever the price is, which is always less than a penny at the 0.01 or whatever it is, 0.02 now. That's 2 cents, 2.5 cents, which it hasn't really gone up that much crazy, but hey, eventually the hope is that it will. And hey, if you jump on it now, you get a great deal for these type of tokens. If you go MyOTA, it's on 34 cents. Anyway, that's it's just interesting. Hey, maybe it's a good idea for CryptoTalk to go live one of these days. Yeah, we'll see. And the last story here that I just want to jump into is on Bitcoin ATMs. It looks like there's a demand. This story is about, it's from Bitcoinist, which a couple of these are. This particular part is in Asia Pacific. I guess there's more demand for more of these ATMs because of the companies that generate them. Right here it kind of lists the big ones: Genesis Coin Inc., General Bytes, Lamasube, BitAccess, Cobalt, Mainstream, Automated, and so on. The interesting point is, of course, we want to know what's going on here in the US, and this is the latter part of the story where I guess Chicago has seen the most increase in cryptocurrency ATMs. They have nearly 100 machines, and it's thanks to the Atlanta-based Lux Vending Company. New York also, 88 more Bitcoin ATMs, which is that's a lot. I mean, it's hard to find them. The last time I remember even hearing anything in California, I'm pretty sure there's more, was the Bitcoin ATM in Newport. This was end of 2017, early 2018. I haven't really kept up to see if there's any more, but that's just interesting how we're going to see more of these often. So when it seemed like Bitcoin was dying or the market wasn't being popular, I guess the growth is still going. Just because it's not here, in other places, especially in the world, cryptocurrency is still um, a booming industry, or you can say the demand is still there. And of course, like what we always say, the technical part, the companies behind the true utility coins, they're still moving forward. Their networks are being created. They're forming their own blockchains. D-apps is a big thing within this. So everything's still going, and like the little ad said, yeah, it's still evolving. The market's it's evolving. Anyway, so that's going to do it for the update. Update number 2. Maybe this was informative, maybe it wasn't, maybe I just rambled on. I don't know. But that's Crypto Talk. Next time we'll get a full episode, maybe with Sir Rick Rock. Probably call in, join us in. But so just in the market, and hey, hopefully it keeps going up. Maybe we'll be talking about Bitcoin reaching, let's just go little steps here, 6,000, about 5,500. Okay, whatever. Peace out.